I'm going to try to tell you a couple things about my formal life, actually, experience in a different country, a socialist country. And what I see we are doing here that resembles what socialist/communist people do. And why I am afraid that we are going in the wrong direction. As you can tell, I was not born in this great country. Okay? No. Right? I was born in what is called Croatia today. Okay? I came to the United States approximately 33 years ago, and may I add to this legally. Okay? What a concept, huh? I also did not speak English, actually, in the former Yugoslavia or Croatia. I learned English when I came here. Another novel idea, right? I can imagine, I get upset when I have to press 1 for English. I can imagine how you people feel that were born here. Okay. First chance I got, actually, roughly 3 years after I came here, I became a citizen of this great country. Okay. I have never been on any government assistance program. Worked all my adult life. Thanks God. Yes, I said God. Okay. This wonderful land of opportunity, my wife, my family and I are doing extremely well in this country. But I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to share my views on what I see we are doing here that reminds me of things in former Yugoslavia. Yes, I said Yugoslavia. Actually, let me repeat that. Socialist Federative Republic of Yugoslavia. Okay, a lot to think about. I'm going to use a couple things to talk about power, talk about freedom, because that is the reason why I came to this country, to be free. Okay, and power that our government is taking from us slowly but surely. Because when we give up power, we give freedom. Okay, based on the fact that I was born in Yugoslavia, lived there, went to school there, served military, mandatory military service there, I hope you will allow me the right to talk about socialism as it was practiced in Yugoslavia, not what's written in the books. Because socialism does not sound bad, actually, if you read what's written in the books, but it's bad when as it's practiced. I'm not a politician, never was, never went to school to be one. So what I'm about to share is my own personal, very biased views. I reserve a right to speak my mind. I believe I heard in Bill of Rights I have a right to do so, right? Okay. So let's start with the question. What is a socialism and should we be afraid of it? The answer is it's very easy, and it depends who you talk to. You know, if you look at the Websters, if you talk to people from different parts of the country, different levels of education, you'll get a different answer. But most people will tell you that socialism is when the government owns, let's say, resources and means of using or producing goods. Well, in former Yugoslavia, I was taught different. Social, if you go to China, if you go to Russia, if you go to Yugoslavia, they'll teach you differently. They'll tell you that socialism is a transitional system from capitalism to communism, or from feudalism to communism. So it doesn't matter which way you go, actually the end result is communism. So what is communism? Utopia. I hope you know what utopia is. It is a system that will never ever exist. Okay? Because we as humans, we like to possess things. We like to own things. And in communism, that does not exist. By very nature of us as a people, communism cannot exist, therefore cross that. Okay? Even our Democrats, even our socialists, they don't want to go back to feudalism. Okay? So what's left? Socialism or capitalism? Why would billions of people, let's ask ourselves, why would billions of people, millions of billions, I believe billions, people around this globe come to this great country in a second if they were given the opportunity? If socialism is so damn good, excuse me, if socialism is so good, okay? So that leads me to a conclusion, actually. Logical conclusion is that capitalism that we have in this country is the best thing in the world, okay? So, thank you so much. So we need to do everything possible to protect it, because the current regime is doing a lot of stuff that reminds me of socialist Yugoslavia. What surprises me is that actually more than 50% of our people in this country actually supported a current regime, supported fundamental transformation, okay, of this country. That was promised. That's what the current regime promised. That's what Obama promised us. And he got a large majority to support him. That's what's scary. That is what I cannot understand. You know, why is that like that, actually? How do we justify that? Okay. Because socialism, like I said, on the paper, promises you a lot of good things. Promises you better life, more power, you don't have to do much, actually, you'll just live happily ever after because someone else will pay the bill. And what that does for the power people in power, keeps them in power. Okay, so that's why they believe in that and blindly support that. That is what system Yugoslavia did. The money is no longer there. Okay. Who's going to pay for all of that? Margaret Thatcher was mentioned before, and I'm going to mention her also. She said something that socialism is a great society, a great system, as long as somebody else is paying the bills, right? Well, that somebody else doesn't want to pay the bills anymore. Chinese or Japanese or whoever else, they don't want to pay the bills anymore.